Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Just Because experience. I'm Beavar. This is Jarek, and we are.
Oh no! Oh no!
We'll talk about that in due course. But yeah, WrestleMania Fallout episode. The dust has settled.
Yeah,
It's been a week and a half since the show, and lots gone down. We've had Takeover, G1 Supercard, WrestleMania, Raw after Mania, SmackDown after Mania, Superstar Shake-Up, Part 1 and Part 2.
access,
Just everything in between.
wrestling
Hall of
con.
Fame, everything.
Bret Hart got attacked.
The Simpsons predicting the future again.
Dash Wilder became everyone's hero.
Still lost at Mania.
Yeah, but they started in that match. They were making a few references into it.
The,
I only picked up on this afterwards. But apparently, we were watching it. But apparently, they were like. Corey Graves was like, "Oh, the heavy-handed Dash Wilder." That's like,
I don't even pick it up.
So
Corey's good like that. He's good at like subtly putting in like Easter eggs and stuff.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a successful weekend for all involved, really.
Yeah, it was definitely. I enjoyed myself. I was tired, but I enjoyed myself.
That's why we had to take like a week break.
Yeah, I mean, I was exhausted because, especially for me, because I was on a college field trip up the country, and like that was just hectic. That was early mornings, late nights for like 5 days straight. Then I got home on the Wednesday. I had like a day recovery, and then it was takeover.
Then yeah, you didn't even have the day. Well, the weekend started on the Thursday. It's not even a weekend.
Yeah, I took that day for a me day, and then. And then I met you.
But it's not even like, because when you came home, you were catching up with Raw and SmackDown. So
yeah, literally. I spent.
It wasn't as if it was a break.
I spent so much. I spent that Thursday just watching like everything that happened on Raw and SmackDown and like all the news that happened.
Yeah.
And like then I met you early the Friday to do a podcast, to do our WrestleMania podcast.
4 hours because we did 2 podcasts.
Yeah. Then I had to go home and I watched Takeover.
Yeah.
I had to get up the next morning to go to work.
I did too.
I got up, so I was up for 8 o'clock the next morning. So I watched Takeover till 3. I was up for 8. I was in work then till 6. Home then, turned on. I went out after work. Got home for 11. Turned on G1 Supercard. Watched that. I will admit, put my hands up. I fell asleep. I think of those shows though.
You didn't fall asleep. You told me you were going to bed.
Yeah, I gave up. I
did too.
I got to.
You gave up after like an hour. I
got to the junior heavyweight triple threat, and I goes, all right, I can't anymore. I'm done.
No, I got to when Enzo Amore turned up, and I was like,
yeah, this is going. In fairness to me, I went back and I rewatched the rest of the card from that point when I was fresh, and it was actually a lot more enjoyable.
I haven't gone back and watched it. So.
I have. It's actually it's a lot more enjoyable when you're conscious. So then so I watched that till I think I got to 3 with that one as well.
Yeah.
And then I had to get up the next morning again to go to work. I didn't start work till 1, I think. 12 or 1, so it wasn't too bad. Or worked until 6, and then I beelined here.
Yeah.
And we watched WrestleMania.
Yeah, I watched WrestleMania.
So I was very tired come Monday.
Before we were watching some documentary with Sting and Triple H.
Yeah.
That was actually not bad.
That was good enough. Yeah, it was short and sweet.
Then came 10 o'clock and
Mania.
And all of a sudden it was 7 a.m. and it was,
Yeah. And then you went to college. I had
a presentation and I was like
How'd that go?
Zombie.
How'd that go? Well, that's good. Yeah.
But I was like a zombie. I was like.
Yeah.
I was running on absolute fumes. The thing was that like was at 5.
I spent like the entire day Monday driving. Like how dangerous is that? I literally got collected, and then we went to a bar because I booked my 21st that day, and then I spent the whole day driving until I don't know what time, and then collapsed.
You fell asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, genuinely, it was dangerous. It wasn't too bad. It was okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that was our WrestleMania weekend. But just on the topic of WrestleMania weekend overall, what were some of the high points in your opinion?
As in like over the entire weekend.
Over the entire weekend.
There's some funny ones. What's his name? Pat Martin, or what's his name?
Pat McAfee.
No. What's his name? Ricky Martin.
That's your first highlight of WrestleMania weekend. Is Ricky Martin doing a
Canadian Destroyer. I'm just thinking. No, hold on. Let me.
Gargano.
I'm going chronologically. I'm just
God damn it.
No, but okay. So yeah, no.
Ricky Martin hitting a fucking
Canadian Destroyer. That was a highlight. Come on, that was a highlight for everyone. Yeah, I know, but Takeover, definitely. Takeover's probably the highlight. Just top to bottom, probably the best card of the weekend.
Yeah. There wasn't a bad match on that card.
No, I mean, I enjoyed every second of it.
Was that the only match that got over 5 stars or 5 stars or over?
Yeah.
The entire weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. There's lots got 4 3/4.
Yeah.
One on Mania got 4 3/4. Kofi and Bryan, that got 4. It was a 4. It got the highest one.
Yeah.
That got the highest rating from Meltzer.
That was a great match, though. Kofi and Bryan.
It was a good one. It deservingly got it.
Yeah.
I think if he was going to give it to one of Joe is pure like Dave Meltzer. Like Dave Meltzer hates fun.
Yeah.
Shane and Miz got like 1.25.
That was a fucking.
It was fun.
Match.
It was really fun. See, that's the thing. I mean, like, you can't really it was a match, obviously, but like, it wasn't really a match. It was more.
I mean, can you remember what he gave Sting and Taker? Because I love that.
Sting and Taker.
Or Sting and
Triple H. I'm not sure.
That match is so fun.
I'd have to go back and check. I'll see if I can get it, but I'm not sure.
But
I couldn't, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you.
What other highlights from the weekend for you?
Kofi winning. Becky winning, even though it was bit soured.
It was a bit soured, but
it was fine. I think in the grand scheme of things, people will forget about that.
Remember, because I don't remember any finished fucking matches of wrestling.
Yeah.
I just remember who wins and who loses. Only if it's like something like Seth Rollins at Mania 31 or something. Significant.
That's a highlight. Seth Rollins
beating Brock in the opening match.
In a fantastic match.
What's brilliant is that they decided that like basically on the fly. So Hogan and Alexa Bliss didn't know what Paul Heyman was doing.
Yeah, I know.
He came out like that. Like, for a company that is so well run, it just seemed like WrestleMania as a show was so last minute. It was almost like they forgot about it.
Yeah, I mean,
apparently, like there was a lot of last minute decisions made regarding that show. Like Vince loves to change his mind.
Well, speaking of which, I mean, this is kind of small bit off topic, but like this week's Raw was apparently rewritten on the day.
Yeah.
I mean, that was due to like issues though. That was due to like travel issues. Samoa Joe. That was the big one. I heard that Samoa Joe was there was meant to be a segment.
Well, it being written on the day is kind of standard. I would imagine, but like not while the show is going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how it went down on the day. I mean, like, but I mean, it was fine. I thought WrestleMania was actually fairly well structured.
It was very well structured, but the fact that like they were still planning it out while they were playing America the Beautiful amazes me when they have 80,000 people in the stadium. You know. Yeah.
No, I mean, I didn't mind it. Like, I mean, got over it. Like. It was good.
Oh yeah, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's astonishing how they run their business.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense how anything gets done there.
Vince just loves stress, I think.
I know. Hold on a second.
It doesn't really matter.
I know, but I want to know.
Yeah, but like, I don't want reams and reams of silence either.
No, I have it. I got 2.5 stars.
2.5.
Yeah.
I love that match.
It's a fun match.
Yeah.
I think Dave just doesn't like fun.
Oh no. No, not at all.
He wants hardcore wrestling. Wrestling.
Some of the highlights of the weekend for me.
Go on, yeah.
Becky was a huge highlight, I think. Like you said, it was a bit of a shoddy finish. But when you put it in the sense of like that she was never ever meant to be that person.
Joe, what I want to know though, like, was that meant to be the finish? Or was it the fact that the ref messed up and counted 3? Or
apparently that was supposed to be the finish, but Ronda's shoulder was never ever meant to come up.
Yeah. So that was going to be the end no matter what.
I think so, yeah.
I wish that wasn't.
But then the ref got fined.
He got fined, yeah, because her shoulder went up.
But
that's not his fault. Like,
should she not be fined if that was her problem?
I don't know. It's they're not going to find Ronda. They're going to find the ref.
Like, Vince is so flimsy.
Refs are expendable.
Because if this was a different day with Vince and the ref stopped because
the shoulder was up,
meant to be the finish, he could have been fired.
He could have been
Vince
fired.
Fired someone on during the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
because Bret Hart mentioned the name Vince McMahon in his speech.
Yeah, because I know. Vince is crazy.
Apparently the guy quit.
Yeah, he
quit before he was fired.
He was going to get fired. Yeah. So Becky was a highlight for you.
Becky, Kofi, obviously. Seth. I didn't think we'd get all three.
No one did. I don't think anyone did.
I think pacing them.
It was paced fantastically. Yeah, it was.
Opening, next or near middle, end. We got 3 big moments, and then in between we got kind of
Doctor Thugonomics.
That was cool.
That was a highlight for me.
I love that picture where it's like son turns to dad and it's like, what's wrong with John Cena? He's like, he's back, son. The doctor is back.
But low points.
There wasn't many overall.
Bret Hart getting attacked.
Bret Hart, obviously. Well, yeah, that's just sucks. And
Enzo and Cass.
Yeah.
I mean, what are Ring of Honor doing? What are they doing?
They're known as the free agents.
Free agency.
Free agency.
Enzo.
Enzo and
Cass XL.
Ah.
Free agency. No, I don't.
There's not. I can't really even think of many low points.
Like Jamie, like even the stuff that on Mania. That as in like Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio, that went 55 seconds, but I didn't mind it because it made Joe.
And that was still circumstances.
But I didn't mind it because it added I don't know. I felt like it. Rey Mysterio can lose because he's a legend, and Mysterio or Joe needs that kind of win. Yeah. I'm scared for him going forward though, because
he's coming up against Braun.
It looks that way, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared for that one. I want to see it, but I don't want to.
I suppose any low point would be probably the Battle Royal, the involvement of Colin Jost, and the fact that he was perceived, even for a sec, looked like he was going to beat Braun Strowman.
Look, I mean, the fact that it happened on the pre-show.
Yeah, well, I'm just nitpicking.
I know, yeah. I think, you don't have to. I mean, I can't really pick any low points either. I mean. I don't know. Like I said, the Bret Hart thing.
So what was the low point for me?
Go on.
And it's because I felt it could have been done a lot better. Was the Bully Ray street fight on Supercard of Honor.
I saw a lot of people actually really liked it.
I did. I know. I'd have to go back and rewatch it. I was just really tired.
No, I didn't. I wasn't. No.
It just took the wind from my sails.
I wasn't into it. Either. It was fine. I mean, it's fine, but I don't see why they made it a big surprise. Well, no, it wasn't a big surprise. I don't know why they had the whole juice angle of him getting attacked.
And then him coming back out, that makes no sense.
Do you know what I mean? It could have been done better. It was fine, but it just could have been done better. I
thought, if you're going to do an angle and you're going to build anticipation as to who it's going to be, you have to have it. You have to have it a big name. Not saying there's no disrespect to Flip Gordon, but we've seen Flip Gordon and Bully Ray.
Yeah, that's been
going
on for months.
A dream match here.
Yeah,
I was thinking Suzuki, and I was like, that'll be so cool.
That'd be class.
But yeah,
no, I just look again nitpicking. I mean, it was overall a successful weekend.
Oh, it was, yeah.
And what do you think about Takeover? Best Takeover ever, or? Yeah. You think so?
100% best takeover ever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd have to rewatch.
But consistently, the best takeovers are always the ones that are before Mania.
No, they are, yeah.
The one last year in New Orleans. Takeover Dallas was unreal.
I can't remember what. I know. We got Nakamura and Sami Zayn on Dallas. What else happened on that card?
Balor wrestled Joe.
Was it Balor Joe? Was it?
Balor Joe.
Is that the one where Joe gets busted open? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 minutes in.
Yeah.
And it's the one where Balor comes in with a chainsaw. It's like Texas Chainsaw.
Oh yeah. Orlando was good.
I don't even remember Orlando.
I think Nakamura won the NXT title at Orlando.
Was that Orlando?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Either. Yeah, because he either won it or he retained it. I know he definitely wrestled Bobby Roode, but I can't remember. No, I mean I'd have to go back and watch New Orleans. I mean, just take over. Basically, since New Orleans, it's like every takeover has been like unbelievable.
Oh yeah. Has there ever been a bad NXT takeover though?
Not really, no.
No.
You'd have to go back like literally to early
First
days,
one.
and they're not even bad.
Yeah, because like
Just compared.
I don't know if it was the very first one or one of the very first ones as Charlotte and Natalia, which was a fantastic.
I think that's the second one.
And then is it the first one has the Fatal 4-Way, which was insane?
No. That was actually called like NXT Takeover Fatal 4-Way. The first one was just called Takeover. Like I think the main event was Adrian Neville, as he was then known, against Tyson Kidd. That was the main event.
See, that must have been class.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Sami Zayn. It was Tyson Kidd. No, but this takeover was insane. We got the opening tag match was unbelievable. I loved that match so much.
Yeah.
I actually really loved that match.
They're the fucking Viking experience.
We'll talk about it. Hold your tongue. We'll get to it. That was class. We got Dream Riddle was really good. Not the best match ever, but like really good in storytelling wise. I liked it. It was really good. The women's Fatal 4-Way was good, delivered. Dunn Walter was outstanding. Really well paced. I thought
that was the second best match on the card. I thought.
I think it'd be the best one though. You could make an argument.
No. Gargano and Cole.
Do you think so?
Match, yeah, hands down.
I'm between the two. I really am.
Gargano and Cole.
Like I loved Dunn Walter because it was just. It felt like a fight. It felt like.
It did, but I just love matches where you just can't call the finish. I think like I was 90% certain that Walter was going to win. Whereas with Cole and Gargano,
yeah. In fairness, I was the same with Cole and Gargano. Like I had no idea who was going to win that one.
And like they had me like 3 times.
If I had to nitpick, if I had to play devil's advocate here, and like point out something wrong with Cole Gargano, like Gargano kicked out of everything. But he kicked out of like the Chasing the Dragon, that like Cole O'Reilly
and Fish. Match is good. You
know? No, but hold on a second. He kicked out of that. He kicked out like 3 last shots from Cole. Like he kicked out of a lot.
Roman Reigns kicked out of 5 F5.
I know, and everyone hates that. But it was still really good. I'm still so into it, and every single near fall had me. So it was still good. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, but I'm just saying if I had to pick something, if I had to be a bastard about it. Which I won't be because it was class. But
I think hands down it was the best match in the card.
And the best match of the weekend.
Yeah.
Like Johnny, I'm so happy for Johnny Gargano. See, he took the title to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Took the title to Disneyland. I'm just like Adam Cole is a star.
Do you think that's the end of the story now with Gargano Ciampa? Do you think that's it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. He came out.
I know he did. I know.
I reckon they're finished with it, right? Because I reckon Gargano will get called up before Ciampa's healed, and I reckon Gargano will go to the main roster and do whatever, and then Ciampa. And then who knows when Ciampa will come back? What was his time frame? Was it 9 months to a year, I think?
Yeah, neck injury. Be anything.
So it could be maybe Raw after Mania next year or something like that.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? I've genuinely no idea. Because with those kind of injuries, they're so severe, you really don't know.
Yeah.
So, Like I don't know what their plan. I don't know what their plan was. We all kind of presumed that Gargano was going over, but then going forward, we didn't know what was going to happen. If like Ciampa was going to go up, or if he was going to hang around, or we don't know. So I'd like for it to be forgotten about for a while. Like just have it simmer.
But it's such a good story.
That's what I'm saying. Like literally, you could have it like it's like this is like a TV saga. Like this is like have the season 1 and then let's just go through the motions until we get to like the season finale and then we'll call back to it.
I don't know if I can handle that.
Exactly. No one will. It'll go down as one of the greatest stories in wrestling history.
Yeah. Even if it just ends now.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's still one of the best ones ever. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. I'm happy Gargano's champion. I love Adam Cole. Everyone like since the Raw after Mania, everyone has been like Undisputed Era coming up. No.
Yeah.
No.
I was really surprised it didn't come up.
See that, and Joe, that's the thing, right? Because like I was like, yeah, but they're in a storyline now where Roderick and Adam are kind of falling out.
Yeah.
But then I was like, Vince doesn't care if they're in a storyline.
Yeah.
He
doesn't care.
Like Kairi Sane got called up last night to SmackDown, and she's currently in a storyline with Io Shirai, and
he
they just
doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck that if the tapings are already done.
Yeah, literally. No, but they are done for the next month.
Like, this is what I mean. The tapings are already done, but now they're the fucking Viking experience.
Yeah, like the NXT Tag Team Champions are now on the main roster now.
But now with the tapings already done, I'm assuming there were War Raiders on the tapings.
Yeah.
So
unless they do some sort of like video trickery, where like they literally like have to run down to Orlando and just film some shit, and
yeah,
I mean I don't know. So yeah, then we had the Raw after Mania, SmackDown after Mania. Raw after Mania was a weird one.
I can't even remember what happened.
Big talking point was the Undertaker came back.
Oh yeah, that was class.
Do you think so?
I loved it.
Made me sad.
Why?
Because the Undertaker looked half dead. I know he's the dead man, but he looked like he was.
The boy.
No, but come on.
I thought he looked in great shape.
From the neck down.
From the neck down, he was in fantastic shape.
I mean, but
looking
at his face, Jack, he looks like just cut your hair, man. What is that about?
I know he has to keep his hair long. He's the goddamn Undertaker.
He had that mohawk, but he lost the streak then. But
yeah, goddamn Undertaker.
I didn't mind. I mean, it was the Undertaker. It's always going to be cool.
You can do with the Undertaker. Like, thing is, I think he meant to keep his hat on. Remember,
and it fell off. Yeah.
I thought he was meant to keep.
Probably. I didn't watch it live, but I saw people saying that he literally took 20 minutes to get to the ring.
Did he actually?
Apparently, it literally took like 20 minutes to get to the ring.
But I don't know. I never understand that. Like, why doesn't, in kayfabe terms, Elias just pick up his guitar and run away? You know what's coming next. Like.
I know, yeah. I know it's funny. What else happened on Raw? We got Kofi and Seth faced off.
That was weird.
And everyone was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah. Oh.
But and then that was the point where everyone was like, "Okay, Undisputed Era coming up now," because Kofi and Seth were in their match. Obviously, well, we hoped that like there was going to be a screwy finish, that like one of them didn't actually lose their title, and it ended up being the Bar for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird.
Which was strange. I'm trying to think what else happened on Raw. We started getting those weird vignettes with the puppet, which
can be awful.
Which we presume is Bray.
I fucking hope it is. I don't know. I don't know if I hope it is. I don't know if I don't.
Well, okay.
It's going to be awful.
Do you think so?
He's going to be asking for his release in 6 weeks' time. I guarantee you.
Well,
he's
okay.
going to come up like Dean Ambrose did. He's going to get treated horribly, and I guarantee you by SummerSlam he'll either be asking for his release, he will be sitting out the rest of his contract, or he will be in All Elite Wrestling. It's just those 3 scenarios. This is going to go horribly, horribly wrong.
Yeah. I mean, like, on the Raw after Mania, we got a vignette of a cardboard box, and then smoke, foggy, and then this puppet of a bird came up, and people pointed out online that it could be conceived as a buzzard, and he was wearing what seemed to be a Hawaiian shirt, and
Some people genuinely thought it was going to be Marty's girl.
Marty's
The little
girl.
umbrella on the box.
Is there? Come on, no people. Stop that now.
Imagine if his head just popped out of the box.
No, yeah, that'd be
Fucking
weird.
numpty.
That'd be weird.
You told I was Bray Wyatt, didn't you? You fucking numpties.
But yeah, and the birds started laughing, whatever. And then this week we got another vignette, but this time it was a bunch of toys and then a rocking chair, and it was like, did you ever watch that movie Annabelle?
Yeah.
It was like one of those kind of dolls, and her eyes started twitching, and then she started laughing. It was actually kind of creepy. It was kind of creepy, to be honest.
I don't get. They were saying that it's going to be a huge overhaul to the gimmick. I don't know how different.
Unless it's actually genuinely not Bray Wyatt and it's just someone else. But like,
Who would it be?
it's
Though?
I don't know. Mojo, I don't know.
Mojo Rawley.
No, I mean I'm 99% sure that's Bray Wyatt. Like,
Oh yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
I want to see Bray back, but I'm scared because of this puppetry. What is he gonna be, like the puppet master? Oh, that's gonna be it. He's the puppet master. I don't know.
If he comes out with like
He might make it.
strings.
He might make it work. You wouldn't know.
If he came out just on strings.
Marionette. It might work. I'm gonna be open minded because I like these kind of gimmicks. I'm gonna be open-minded.
Fucking awful.
I'm open minded
No, I am not.
until I see
They named the War Raiders the Viking Experience.
until I see it.
Ivar and fucking Eric. Do you have faith in this company?
Until I see it, until I see it with my eyes. They made Kofi WWE champion. They can do good things.
Because they had to, or else there would have been.
They made Seth Rollins Universal champion. They made Kofi WWE champion. They made Becky champion. They didn't have to do all that.
Okay, they made Seth Rollins Universal champion after 2 years of people not wanting to win the champion that they had.
I know, but I'm open minded. Come on now. This is how we stay in wrestling, okay? If you think like that, we'll sour. So, okay. Will we talk about the Superstar Shake-Up? Because that happened.
No.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about the plethora of people who've asked for their release first.
Well, there's been... Okay, so... Luke Harper asked for his release.
Well, Sasha Banks did first.
Well, nothing's come out that she has. She hasn't officially asked for her release.
No, but apparently she asked for her release.
No, but like... Meltzer's reporting now that she's been given time off to think about her future. So but she's still booked for Money in the Bank. So
yeah,
maybe unless it's the case of she literally gets like the weeks up until Money, like the next I think 5 weeks we have to Money in the Bank. Then
how would you have her on the pay-per-view then?
I don't know. Just book her. Just announce that she's in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, she'd have to win it.
I reckon, yeah, if that's the case, she'll win it. But I mean, that's what they might do. They might entice her and say, "Look, we'll make him miss Money in the Bank."
Then at the last minute, be like, "Whoops!
Whoa!
You're right, it's gonna win it now."
So yeah,
Yeah, double or nothing.
yeah. See, a lot of people point out that like she was wearing like black, white, and gold gear it's like 4 months ago, and like I mean. It means she's going to Double or Nothing, or she's going to AEW, and then
before the company ever existed.
Yeah, and then people were taking the piss out of her, or taking the piss out of those people, being like, "Oh, she was wearing fucking white and blue the other day. She means she's joining the Golden Lovers." So all that shit. So well, yeah. So Sasha Banks is the biggest one. She's up in the air currently as with her future in the company. I'd like to think that. See, I don't know. I don't know if I want her to go. I don't know how she'd fare. Like, she's excellent. I reckon. I really don't know. I think she's better suited for WWE.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I bet she'd go to the Indies and she'd do fantastic. I mean, who am I to say that? But she just feels like a WWE superstar to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Because like with people like Luke Harper now, who's asked for his release, like we know he can do well in the Indies.
yeah.
We know
he'd be fantastic.
he's better suited for the Indies.
Yeah, I think he goes straight to AEW though.
I'm not sure. To be honest.
No, I definitely think so. I think Cody knows him well from
Yeah,
WWE.
maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you'd have to like. It's obviously, that'll be everyone's.
Who said it? Someone said it.
Well,
it was like you'd be a fantastic talent for AEW. Oh, it was Ryback. I think it was Ryback.
No, I think Ryback said something like, no, Ryback said, your life is going to get way better now.
Oh.
That's what Ryback said.
Some would say it. You're going to be a fantastic asset for AEW.
I don't know. I didn't see that one.
Alistair Black.
No, it definitely wasn't that. He said, I saw Alistair Black's tweet as well. It was like, you're a fantastic talent. I think he said something like, you're going to do great no matter where you go.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not sure.
We did mention all
I didn't see
Harper in the same sentence.
No, it wasn't. Definitely wasn't Alistair Black anyway. And I know Ryback said your life is going to get way better now.
I guarantee you that. I guarantee you we're going to have a Wyatt family reunion in AEW within
Harper and Wyatt.
The year. All three of them, Rowan included, will be in.
No, I think Rowan's in a good spot now. But like,
a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long it can run, but
and then they're just gonna forget about him because he was always the worst of the.
He was the worst one, yeah.
So like,
and when Braun got into the group too, I mean, he was still the worst one.
Yeah, because he's fucked now that he doesn't have Harper. Because at least when they
could always fall back in that tag team.
So like,
yeah, I reckon Rowan's sweating at the moment.
Yeah.
But and again, like Rowan's a guy like I couldn't be like on the indie scene. I can't really picture him. Like, I mean, he's not exactly
unless him and Harper.
Unless, but like Harper, I know. I think Harper knows that he's like that he can do well by himself on the indies.
Well, yeah.
So I mean, who knows?
What'll he go by?
Brody Lee. Brody Lee. Yeah.
Brody Lee. Yeah.
I'd like to see Brody Lee versus Brody King. And
yeah, Brody King's already a guy.
Yeah, I like to see Brody Lee, Brody King, and just see who is the true heir to the Bruiser Brody. Like, so yeah, I mean, there's like, I wouldn't be surprised if he went to New Japan because I reckon he's got a style that suits New Japan.
I'd love him in New Japan.
Like, could you imagine? Can you imagine Brody Lee versus Minoru Suzuki, or Brody Lee versus Tomohiro Ishii? Just Brody Lee versus everyone over there. I'd be up for that. But no, I really don't mind. I'm happy. I think they missed their chance with him when they didn't put him in the WWE Championship match WrestleMania 33.
Yeah, that was like the big chance for him.
That's what they could have, like, that road itself, and they should have done it, and they were too much of a coward to do it. You pussies, WWE.
And then that was just an absolute awful.
And that was bollocks. That was the worst match ever. But no, so like, okay, so yeah, Luke Harper's asked for his release, and Alexander Wolf has apparently.
He just got back to Germany.
He didn't say. Yeah, he hasn't. Like, his was weird. He said good. He just put up a tweet being like, "Goodbye sanity, goodbye WWE," and like apparently he is gone.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I think he's most likely to go back to WXW. Which is kind of an okay position for him to be in, because since WXW is now affiliated with WWE now, like, there's always that chance he could just come back. Like,
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he leaves and goes back and goes on to
UK.
UK.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. I saw a lot of people saying that. I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying like that's an option. Like, I think it's also the case. Well, yeah, I think, but with Alexander Wolf, like, there's still those rumors circulating that there's going to be a new performance center opening up in Germany.
Yeah.
And you know, he might find himself a job there as a coach.
Yeah.
You know, so I think I don't know, but like, I don't think his relationship is bad with WWE. I think this seems just like he seems okay. He seems happy about it. And I think that they could very easily approach him being like, look, we have a coaching position open in Germany if you want it. And I think that would actually be a very good thing for him to take.
Stable job to have.
Yeah. So he'll probably go back to being Axel Tischer, as his name was on the in the. I think it was Axel Tischer, because you know Marcel Bartel in NXT.
Yeah.
he is he has a different name on the Indies as well, and it's very similar to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think Alexander Wolf is Axel Tischer, and Marcel Bartel is something like I can't remember his name, but like they're very similar.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to check, but they're very similar. So yeah, we could be looking at Sasha Banks. Well, Luke Harper and Alexander Wolf are gone, and then we could be looking at Sasha Banks gone fairly soon after that as well.
Well, speaking of someone who's definitely going, WWE have like this is a weird situation, but WWE have now announced a network special this Sunday.
Oh, for the Shield's last chapter.
Shield's last chapter.
But yeah, Dean Ambrose, he's going too. Like I was saying, I put this up. I was like, the Shield. I tweeted this out that the Shield has more endings now than Lord of the Rings. This is crazy.
But
like
it feels as if Dean Ambrose is retiring more so than leaving.
Like, but just talk about beating a dead horse. I mean, like, how many times are they going to end the Shield? They've done it like since. Was it December 2017? They've literally been like doing this. Like,
oh, I don't know.
They had their last pay-per-view match. I don't know, probably Lashley, Corbin, and McIntyre if I had to guess, but I have no idea.
And
I love it. Is he?
Yeah.
I love it. Was like UE. I love if we got like.
Yeah, I'd love if we got someone new.
They should do like a dream match that we're not likely to get now.
What if it's the New Day and Kevin Owens?
I'd be up for that. I wouldn't mind that at all. I'd be down for that. Yeah. So I have no idea.
The Usos.
The Usos and someone else.
Usos and.
Like it'll be like the Bar and Drew, like it'll be like.
Yeah. What did
Joe? They should do. They should do the Shield and the Wyatt family one more time before they're all gone. But then you blow the whole Bray Wyatt like surprise thing. But like they already brought him back to that Stargate.
Stargate, yeah, that'd be interesting. I just don't think they're going to give Luke Harper
a match.
Yeah, I think he's getting released, like so.
Nobody asked for his release.
Yeah, they'll probably give it to him.
No, they will. Yeah, I mean they will, but like just before. I mean, I don't know because like people.
Yeah, but it's different with Ambrose. Because Ambrose is seeing at the end of his contract, whereas
that's fair enough.
If you're released, you're gone.
When is his contract? Is it the end of April, or when is it?
Yeah, start of May, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. So yeah,
yeah. So he's another one I keep forgetting about. Dean Ambrose is leaving the company, or like I think I'm still not sure. I think he is.
Oh yeah, I think he is.
Is he AEW bound?
Eventually, I don't think it'll happen. Do
you think he'll do like an indie run first?
Yeah, maybe just for a couple of months.
Like Pac.
Yeah, like I think. Allegedly, their TV deal starts in October. So he could be that kind of Lex Luger guy who debuts on their first TV. And
I heard as well that their TV deal is meant to happen on the week that SmackDown moves to Fox.
Oh really?
I saw that they're happening the same week.
Jeez, that'll be a huge week.
Which is I think it's literally the first week of October. I think SmackDown's moving to Fox on the 2nd of October.
It's the week of my 21st as well.
Big week that.
Yeah, it'll be like the 2nd of October, I think.
I think SmackDown is on the 2nd of October, but I'm not sure is because with the Fox deal, I don't think anything's official, but like
apparently it's
moving to Fridays. But nothing's announced yet. Going on Tuesdays. So we could see, maybe for the first episode, like...
Run head to head.
Yeah, Tuesday Night Dynamite and...
Is it definitely going to be Tuesday Night Dynamite?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
I like it. I think it's old-fashioned.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't know. I mean, it's... See, what else are you meant to call it? Like...
All Elite Tuesdays or something.
That sounds like, like a deal at a restaurant. I
know.
I think Tuesday Night Dynamite is as good a name as you're ever going to get. Like, I mean, why is like Raw? Like, what you like?
But Raw is a staple, mate. Now
I know, but like that's not.
uncut. It's uncut. It's uncooked. It's uncensored. It's Raw. That was the
I know.
The line of the. First
I know, but it's still dumb. You know?
Yeah.
And SmackDown. I mean, like.
Yeah, but they become just.
Yeah, I know, but when you break it down like that, it sounds like it's obviously going to be dumb. Like WCW had Thursday Night Thunder. Like,
oh yeah, well, like
That's
if
an-
Tuesday Night Dynamite was in Vince's hands, he'd shorten it to Tuesday.
Dynamite.
The Tuesday Experience.
Night.
Jam
Let's call it night.
it.
So-
Turner presents
Night. AEW presents Night. Tuesday nights. So, yeah, when we talk about the Superstar Shake-Up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I won't say like, well, let's go through
But give me a run through of all. Let's start with Raw.
I'm starting on Raw. So, first one, The Miz. SmackDown.
Yeah, I think it's. I worry for The Miz in the sense that I don't think this babyface run can go much further.
Yeah, it feels like it only works with Shane. Like, it feels like once the Shane's feud's over.
Who can he work with as a heel? I don't really particularly want to share him when he's wrestling Bobby Lashley. Like,
see, that's the thing. I think is it just me or are Raw lacking faces at the moment? It feels like everyone's a heel.
Yeah.
But no, I mean the Miz is fine. Like I'm pretty sure he's moved. Like since the new brand split in 2016, I'm pretty sure he's moved in every one.
Really?
I think he has because there are some that haven't moved since. Like Seth has been on Raw since. Carmella's been on SmackDown since. There was another one that I thought of.
Carmella's. I could be wrong, but Carmella has never been on an episode of Raw, as far as I know. She was on the one where they invaded as SmackDown.
Yeah. I mean,
Other than that, I don't think she's ever appeared on an episode of Raw.
No, but I think I know Seth Rollins has been on Raw since the start.
Yeah.
AJ was on SmackDown until this year. Roman was on Raw until this year. But anyway, I'll go through the rest of them. But I think but I'm pretty sure the Miz has moved every single time.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It just shows how versatile he is. Like they'll just be like, look. But so yeah, the Miz.
Every show misses him.
Yeah. No, literally, yeah. No, I think the Miz is a good one. So, Andrade.
I did for him too.
I didn't mind it because I thought Finn was staying on Raw, and then I wanted that feud.
Yeah, but now Finn's on SmackDown.
So yeah, now I'm worried. Now
I hate when they just throw people over for no reason.
But what reason would there be to move anyway? What would be a reason for you to move someone? You know, I mean,
yeah, Eric Young has been moved to Raw.
Yeah, I know. No, exactly. But that's what I mean. It's just the case of it's a shake-up. It's just shuffling the cards. You know.
Do you think when it comes to these people, Vince just pulls it out of a hat?
Potentially, could be. So yeah, Andrade.
There was someone last year who moved. I don't think he ever appeared on the new show that he was on.
Was it Zack Ryder?
Someone like that, yeah.
Don't know, I can't remember.
It was Kurt Hawkins, I think.
May have been. It might have been.
For months, he just wasn't on the show.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think it gets to the point where he's just okay, we need to make up numbers now.
Yeah.
So Andrade and Zelina Vega also gone to Raw.
Yeah.
Ricochet and Aleister Black gone over. They're full-time Raw now.
Yeah.
They were going between the two. The one that everyone's talking about, the Viking Experience. Ivar and Eric.
What the fuck is that?
So if you don't know who they are formerly known as the War Raiders in NXT.
Formerly known as War Machine.
War Machine.
If you just follow New
Hansen and Rowe.
I get why
who are the current NXT Tag Team Champions.
I get why you change the name War Raiders, and I get why from a publicly traded company standpoint, you wouldn't want the name War or Raiders in your company.
Well, I don't get the Raiders bit, but the War, I can get
Raiders, War. Vikings, they are Vikings.
They are, yeah.
When Vikings raided towns, they did horrible shit.
I know, yeah, but I'm saying, people
would make that connection.
sad people who don't like fun.
Yeah, but
Everyone loves
there's a lot of them out there.
Like,
nowadays.
okay, but hold on, right? Like, you know the TV show Vikings.
Yeah.
Like, people love that, and they do what Vikings do in that show.
Yeah, but they're not a publicly traded company.
Boo-hoo, get over it. Like, people are just so fucking
I know, but
afraid.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying, I, for one, don't want them to be called the fucking Vikings.
I don't think anyone in the world wants them to be called Viking Experience.
I understand. But what I don't understand is why their actual individual names had to change with it.
Ivar and Eric. Yeah, I don't get that.
Hansen and Rowe, what was wrong with that?
I don't know. I don't
even know which one's Ivar and which one's Eric.
Hansen's Ivar and Rowe's Eric. But, you know what I see it when I look at it? Ivar. I just think of Damo and Ivor. If you're like, I mean, that's something you won't get unless you're Irish, but like, it's spelt the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was obviously a surprise. And I remember everyone was so pumped up until the graphic came up. The Viking Experience. And like, their heels, we think, they teamed with the Revival. We got, it was Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, Aleister Black and Ricochet versus the Revival and the Viking Experience. And do you know what really made me sad is when like they won, and then like I think Greg Hamilton is the announcer now. He goes, "Your winners, the Revival and the Viking Experience," and you're just like, "Oh my god, that sucks balls."
It sounds like a day trip you do in fucking Belfast or something. The
Waterford, Viking Town. Who knows? It might change back.
Won't.
It probably won't, but it might. Oh. It might. So then Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio was one. I mean, that's, whatever.
Yeah. He's just there to enhance talent anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
The Usos.
Yeah.
That was the most predictable one. And the one that Kevin Dunn fucked up.
Why?
Do you see that?
No.
So you know how they debuted by like Bobby Roode and Chad Gable being like, we're having an open challenge, whoever wants to come up, we know the Superstar Shake-Up.
Yeah.
And as they were cutting their promo, the graphic flashed up like the Usos.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I mean, if you were there live, it wouldn't have mattered. But like, if you were everyone watching home, it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
So the Usos, Naomi, which is whatever.
I think that's just more out of convenience
for the Usos. Yeah. Then it got a bit weird. Eric Young, Sanity now.
He's never ever going to be on TV.
No, he's not. He's never going to be on.
Maybe the team him with Bobby Roode or something.
Nah, that won't happen. So Eric Young didn't even get a video package. Literally got he got a tweet. That's what he got. Like, I mean, Sanity will go down as one of the biggest wastes of, and like when they talk about like NXT talents being wasted on Monday Night Raw or on the main roster, like Sanity is up there now for maybe the worst one.
Yeah, I think what didn't help Sanity is that Nikki Cross stayed down. I think she was like the best part of Sanity.
She definitely added to it. She definitely it made them unique because it made it was one of the it reminded me a little bit of DX. That you know when the female member is like the most dangerous one because with DX obviously with China she was like the 8th wonder of the world or the 9th wonder of the world, and she was this big hulking woman who could just beat up men, and then you have Eric or Nikki Cross who's just insane and just isn't afraid of anyone. So Eric Young, EC3.
Again, why put him on SmackDown in the first place?
EC3 or Eric Young?
EC3, because he went on. He was literally called up to SmackDown, not even 2-3 months ago.
No, but he was going between the two.
Was he?
He was, yeah. He was going between those. Do you remember those 6 guys?
Yeah.
It was Lars, Lacey, EC3, Heavy Machinery, and Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
And they were just going between both brands. Yeah. So, but EC3 is now exclusive. Cedric Alexander, which I'm happy about.
Interesting.
Yeah, he got a video package, so
yeah, at least they care.
At least they care a little about Cedric. Lars Sullivan, or so we thought for the meanwhile.
He's not on Raw. He's on SmackDown.
I know, but he originally was called up to Raw. We thought. Lacey Evans now officially.
Feuding with Becky Lynch.
Yeah, which I don't mind.
Mm.
I'm happy with that. I'm glad. I'm just happy she's doing something.
Yeah.
They're not just
I
literally.
was really surprised that Becky Lynch wasn't drafted to Raw.
No, I think because she has both belts, she has to like.
No, but I was really
float.
surprised that I thought they were just going to draft her to Raw and force her to give up.
No, you know what I think is going to happen. I think a SmackDown superstar is winning the Money in the Bank, and they'll cash in.
Yeah.
And it'll because they're SmackDown.
Will they do that 2 years in a row though? Have someone cash in on the same night?
No, I don't think it'll be the same night. I think
Right.
like it might. I think they need to stop that for a while.
Yeah.
And finally, probably the biggest acquisition, AJ Styles.
Yeah. Yeah. Just gives them new people to feud with.
Seth and AJ can happen now.
Yeah.
Let that be a thing.
Yeah.
All right, and we moved to SmackDown, which happened last night. First come out was Finn Balor, the current Intercontinental Champion, which we assume means Samoa Joe is going to Raw, but he's ill.
Yeah.
He's ill. So Finn Balor, Ember Moon, which I'm happy about. Bailey, strange one.
Yeah, I think they just want to kind of separate her and Sasha.
It is official that they're broken up now. I think Sasha's still on Raw.
Yeah.
So,
like you have these tag titles, and you're already breaking teams up. Like,
yeah, I think they're just trying to reset it. I genuinely don't think the women's tag titles are going to last. I think by this time next year, they genuinely could be gone.
Yeah,
they just don't have enough women to
Yeah,
especially with a brand split. I mean, it'd be fine if there was no brand split, but they're not going to stop that just for a pair of titles.
But Charlotte's still on
SmackDown, yeah.
So they split her and Andrade up.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Fuckers. Kairi Sane, who came out from NXT, now in a tag team with Asuka. Wonder why. Interesting that.
Oh.
Don't know. I really don't know. And then Lars Sullivan, who went from Raw to SmackDown in the space of a day. This year's John Cena.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's like that time John Cena was drafted to SmackDown and went back to Raw on the same night.
So yeah, Lars Sullivan, Buddy Murphy, delighted with that one.
Yeah.
He got a video promo. Like Cedric got a hype package. He got a promo.
Yeah,
so happy for that. Buddy Murphy's one that I want. Elias.
Yeah.
The biggest acquisition in SmackDown Live history. I loved that segment.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious. Roman Reigns, which is the biggest acquisition from this year.
Yeah.
And then there was ones that weren't on the show but got announced. That was the last one announced on the show, and then they announced ones on WWE.com. Liv Morgan, which is a weird one, because the Riot Squad are now just unceremoniously broken up.
She could do well though.
I reckon she's in for a push.
Yeah.
I think she looks like someone that Vince would love.
Yeah.
Chad Gable, which is a good one.
Another tag team they broke up unceremoniously.
I know, yeah, but I really didn't care about them.
Apparently the plan was that Rude was going to turn on him.
Yeah, but did you see their promo on SmackDown or on Raw? When the Usos came up, they were both being heels.
Yeah.
So Chad. I just hope that he's treated well. That Chad Gable actually does things. I hope they do something with him. Apollo Crews.
Again, he's another guy that just seems to be shoved around.
He's just shifted every time. Mickey James.
Yeah.
The women's division on SmackDown is stacked now.
Yeah.
Heavy Machinery now officially full-time SmackDown. And finally, Nikki Cross.
I don't get those 5 people.
The 5 that they announced load.
Yeah, why couldn't they just come up now? Why couldn't you just leave them down in NXT if we were just gonna?
I suppose, I don't know.
Keep it. Think about it. None of them had a big moment at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I know. It didn't make sense. No. I think there's.
Lacey Evans walked out and walked back.
Heavy Machinery just did weird things. Yeah. Nikki Cross didn't do anything. Lars Sullivan was the one who was meant to do something. And
the thing is, right, you could have shoehorned them all into the WrestleMania card in the same place that they did, and then without having them on TV for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and then shove them onto SmackDown or Raw the night after.
Yeah, I don't know. 4 tag teams were split up altogether. Sanity, the Boston Hug Connection, the Riot Squad, and Chad Gable and Rude.
It's interesting that they broke up 2 women's tag teams now. I know the Riot Squad could still be a thing. I think Sarah Logan is going to go with the Viking Experience. I think her name is going to change to Logan. I
think everyone's like at risk of that now.
Yeah.
I'm so scared that the next one's going to be Kofi.
He's around too long.
Yeah, he's established.
You could do Ruby.
Nah, Ruby Riot has a good ring to it. It's short too.
So the Mustafa Ali.
No, Mustafa Ali sounds dangerous.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that Vince McMahon is a racist. I think Lars is coming soon.
Yeah, that's inevitable.
I don't know. I mean, like, we don't help ourselves either because we always call them by their first names.
Well, yeah.
It just proves that Vince listens.
The only time Vince ever backtracked was Apollo.
Yeah.
Back to Apollo Crews.
Yeah, so it can be done.
Yeah, no one was even
like there is some that have benefited, like Cesaro. That like, I mean, like Elias.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I mean,
I don't think it gave him a push though. I think he would have.
No, I'm not saying it pushed him. I'm just saying like.
I think he would have done the same as Elias Sampson.
Hello, I am Elias Sampson. Like it doesn't sound as well. Like.
I suppose.
And like Cesaro is just Cesaro. He's been in fairness, they did it really quickly with him, so they're kind of.
Yeah.
Who else did they do it with?
Rusev, Alexander Rusev.
Rusev, I think that suits him better.
Yeah.
Like Ali sucks.
Oh yeah, that is awful.
That is the worst. I'm trying to think, who else did they do it recently with? Andrade. I can get over it.
I prefer Cien Almas, but
why?
I don't know. It sounds better.
Andrade Cien Almas.
You're running the risk then of everyone just having one name.
Yeah.
Everyone being kind of the same.
That's what I mean. Like that's what I'm scared of.
Andrade Cien Almas was different.
It kind of bugged me that his name was like his name had a thing. His name had a like.
Yeah.
Why did he Andrade Almas? Like why did he have CN in like brackets?
Because it was different.
Like what does it mean? I remember I googled what it meant, and I can't remember what it means now.
I think Ciampa is going to be the next when he comes.
Ciampa.
I think Gargano might be.
Nah, they won't be. It'll be Johnny Gargano. They won't be Gargano. That sounds terrible. That sounds like a pizza place.
Ali.
Yeah, Ali sounds horrible.
Yeah.
But I'm convinced Ali will change. I'm convinced they'll change that back. I'm pretty sure they will. And when they do, I'll laugh in your face.
Or else he could just come up and be Johnny Wrestling.
That's more likely. I think
Johnny Wrestling.
I think that's more likely. Yeah, so we're now part of World Wrestling Experience.
Johnny Sports Entertainment.
Yeah, I reckon he could go to 205 Live, to be honest. I really think he could. Because, and you know what? I won't mind it because like we now know that they can go to the main roster now.
Yeah. Joe, who I was surprised didn't get called up.
Who?
Or didn't get put in somewhere in the Superstar Shake-Up. Pete Dunne. I thought that was a fantastic way now to get him away from NXT UK.
I have no one from NXT UK got it moved anywhere.
Because the thing is, right, you're going to have him face Foster again now. You're going to have him lose again.
We think.
Yeah. So
we assume.
Then you're running the risk of him just being another guy if he loses twice in a row. Whereas you could.
Nah, come on now. He had a bloody 685-day reign. He'll be fine if he loses twice. Come on, he'll be fine. And especially in NXT UK where Vince has very little to do with it. He'll be fine. Come on, Jax. I've been so pessimistic.
Fucking Viking.
The Viking experience has really shook you to your core.
Yes. It's like the worst I felt about wrestling since Crown Jewel.
Ah, come on now. I mean, like we'll get over it. We'll all be calling them the Viking Experience in like 3 weeks anyway.
No, I know.
We
It'll
all will.
always be the war of
No,
NXT.
Jack, don't kid yourself.
It'll always be
I promise
Mustafa
you.
Ali.
I promise you, we'll get used to it. It always happens. Everyone always complains,
But
and then
Mustafa Ali has been Ali now for 3 weeks.
yeah,
I'm
everyone,
still calling him Mustafa Ali.
yeah. But like
So I'm not getting used to Ali.
I called Antonio Cesaro for ages, and I eventually got on board. You will too.
Cesaro has
Everyone
two
does.
syllables in it though. Ali just sounds stupid.
That I don't know if you've ever done English, but Ali also has 2 syllables
yeah,
in
but
it.
it's 3 letters.
Okay.
It's stupid. It's too
It begins
short.
with the letter A.
Too short. Ali is too short.
It is very short. It didn't make sense. That didn't make sense to change. I don't know why. I'd love to ask him why he does it.
Yeah,
I'd love to be like, why would you change that?
because I got bored.
Like, I understand why. Like, I know why he changed the Apollo Crews name because of that kid that school shooter guy was named something Cruz.
Didn't he call it back?
Yeah, and then he called it back because people were like, "What are you doing?" Like, they're not going to associate Apollo with him.
Well, he was spelled the same way.
And like I love to turn around and be like, "Why? Why did you change this?"
Yeah.
How long till Roman Reigns is Roman? Till John Cena is John.
Till Seth Rollins is Seth.
Till The Undertaker is the. Nah, I just like I reckon
What's gonna be next?
the next name change.
Mm.
Cedric Alexander. Be Cedric.
Yeah. Buddy.
Not Buddy, like Buddy the Christmas elf. Are you like you show?
Yeah,
That'll be his new gimmick.
No, who I'm surprised hasn't gotten it yet.
He's one that got reversed as well, Buddy Murphy. He was Murphy.
Was it?
Yeah, when him and Wesley Blake were a tag team, they were Blake and Murphy.
Yeah, I know that.
And they were like they weren't called Wesley Blake, they were called
Yeah.
Blake and Murphy.
Do you know who?
It can be done.
Do you know who I'm surprised hasn't got it yet?
Who?
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa.
I
I think that might be copyright reasons though, with
yeah,
the actual
exactly.
Alexa thing. So I think she's safe.
But it's just a name. I don't think they can copyright the name Alexa. Or can they?
Yeah, no, but like it's a character.
Yeah.
Do you know? It's
or,
not.
else, or else it just drives like Vince's office mad because he definitely has Alexa.
Yeah.
They
They have to call. They have to call her by her full name. They're like Alexa Bliss. So yeah. I'm trying to think now who else could change. Like I'm pretty confident Mustafa Ali will change back.
Nah,
I think he will.
I don't care once the fucking War Raiders come back.
Nah, that won't come back. I'm more confident with Ali.
I reckon they might change the name.
They might
just become
change.
the Vikings.
They might, yeah. I think they'll change the name from the Viking Experience.
Yeah.
Joe's another one that no one talks about.
Who?
The Authors of Pain. They got changed to AOP.
Yeah. EC3 is
AOP. No, but he was always EC3 when he joined WWE. Like, so.
Yeah, but like he's Ethan Carter.
I know, but they're not going to say that. They're gonna, like, so. I mean, EC3 is fine. Like,
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying he's another guy.
But Joe, do you know what the weird thing is, right? Joe, if Mustafa Ali had come into the company as Ali, like, no one would have cared. Like, I promise you, no one would have cared.
Yeah, but you're so used to Mustafa Ali now.
Like, I know, like, but I'm like, it's not like he's my bloody fucking cousin.
Yeah,
like,
but if he came in and he was Ali, you'd just be like, that's a stupid name.
I'd just be like, that's incredibly racist. It's like, why did you name him Ali? I'm surprised that as well, because like, I'm not sure how it works, but with Muhammad Ali, like, doesn't he have like stuff like just called like Ali? Like, doesn't he have like a brand?
Yeah, but again, it's a name. I don't like.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I just want to know why he does it. I just want to know why he changes people's names.
Because he gets bored. It's Vince.
And like the best thing, the funniest thing he can come up with is to shorten their name.
Yeah.
Such a weird guy. Such a weird man. So yeah,
Triple H will become
triple,
single H.
triple. So yeah, after Superstar Shake-Up now.
Because you can't like it would have happened He would have went from Hunter Hearst Helmsley to Hunter if this was the modern era.
Yeah, maybe.
Or Helmsley. William Regal would have been William.
Stone Cold Steve Austin would have just been Stone Cold.
Or he just would have been Austin.
I try not to think about it. I don't know. Cactus Jack would have been Cactus. Or Jack.
Shawn Michaels would have been Sean.
No, you're not going to name a man Sean. You're not going to have a wrestler with the most boring generic name. Sorry to anyone named Sean, but sorry, it's not a very good wrestling name.
My Irish name is Sean.
I don't care. I couldn't give a fuck. But, so, okay.
Right, we wrap it up there?
Yeah, sure. We'll be, like, it's going to be quite a few weeks because there's nothing happening really until Money in the Bank, which is...
Yeah, Money in the Bank. And then...
Double or Nothing. That's the week after.
Yeah.
That'll be good. I know Impact have a pay-per-view coming up.
Yeah.
What's it called? New Japan have an event coming up at the start of May as well, and there's like some shit will go down, I say, on that show.
Is that Dontaku?
Yeah, Wrestling Dontaku, yeah. Like stuff will I think we're gonna get the debut of El Fantasma as the newest member of Bullet Club. Because that is Bullet Club's event. That's the one that like they all formed. That's the one they formed on.
Yeah.
Okada's first defense.
Yeah.
Against Sonata, a weird one. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Because he just beat him.
Still.
Like you're just burying Sonata. Unless there's like a run in or some shit. Like,
Jericho.
Who does it? Like it could be anyone. Yeah. So, Money in the Bank's coming up soon. That'll be good. It always kind of is.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad they've moved it
to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Like
it's like a good set for the year. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, it's good. I really hope they do it well. I really hope, like, because I was thinking about this the other night. They really can't have like the last like 3 years. No, 2 years. 2 years. They've really fucked up Mr. Money in the Bank and Miss Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Like.
Carmella had a good.
Carmella was okay.
Just the circumstances is how she won it.
Towards the end was a bit, yeah, but that's the thing. Like they fucked that up.
Yeah.
Like Baron Corbin was rubbish. Like he lost. Anyone who loses is shit.
Was it Baron Corbin as well that year?
Baron Corbin and Carmella that year, yeah.
Jesus. So yeah.
Oh what? Yeah, it was.
And then fucking
last, and then it was Braun and Alexa. And I get Alexa Cash in the same night, which I'm not that overly hyped on, to be honest, because like if you like think about it, right? If you were a champion, would you not have your head on would you not get out of Dodge quick? Like you know.
It was Nia Jackson, so I didn't care.
Well, no, I mean in the grand scheme of things, we are all delighted, but like I'm just saying, like I'm sick of it now. They've done it like too many times now in the last couple of years. And Braun was a rubbish Money in the Bank holder. Didn't need it. Didn't like.
Yeah.
Literally did it just to sell T-shirts. And he lost. Well, kind of. No contest. And then that was last year. So this year they better do well. Early prediction. You're really set on Ruby Riott winning.
Ruby Riott's gonna win, and Sami Zayn.
I don't know about Sami Zayn. I'd like to see Sami Zayn win it, but I don't think he will. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Andrade.
Nah, he's not gonna be in the match.
Who's gonna be? What's he gonna be doing?
Nothing.
Oh, stop! You're bad today.
I thought he would have a chance of winning it if he was on SmackDown. Now he's on Raw.
So he's just not gonna be in the match now.
Yeah, they're gonna forget about him.
Oh, stop now! You're just being so pessimistic. We're wrapping it up now. You're making me sad.
No, they're gonna forget about him on Raw.
You are. No, you're being so pessimistic now. It's ridiculous. He pinned the Intercontinental Champion on his first night. Like, are you forgetting things? Jack, enough of you now. You're being very cranky and I don't know what's wrong. Your fingers are sore. The Viking experience. Alright, we know. Get over it. I find if you just accept it, it's better. You told me to accept Bach was winning and I had a much better time then when he didn't win.
Yes.
So if you accept the Viking experience and when they eventually do to get their name changed, it'll be much better.
They're not going to get their name changed though.
You don't know. You don't know what happens inside Vince's brain. No one does. That's why things like the Viking experience happen.
We'll leave it there.
We'll leave it there because this episode is making me sad.
I hope it does to you too.
Alright, so.
I'll be pessimistic.
Alright, we'll talk to you later and the Viking experience.
Viking fucking experience.